Right, so I have got a bad feeling that the air mixture screws are going to need doing, because now it's all together and when it's warmed up it struggles to rev, almost like it's I don't know, I can't describe it to be honest. But before I put the airbox on, as you saw yesterday when before I put the airbox on, it was ticking over lovely, but since I put the airbox back on it, it's doing this. And it's like pretty much warmed up now. Probably not going to do it now I'm on camera. But basically what it will do is it'll drop its revs to that, and then when I try to accelerate, it won't go. It shuts off. But then it'll be like that. But then if I put full choke on, it'll go. Anyone got any ideas for that? Yeah, because basically where the carbs are concerned, I've changed everything in the carbs. The only thing I didn't change was the air mixture screw O-rings. I should have done, I know, I should have just done the lot, but I tried to cheap out a little bit when I originally did it, and did the pilot jets first, then I had to do the float valves, then I had to do the float seats, or the valve seats, you know, and I've obviously got it running now, but now I've got a feeling that maybe the air mixture screws is what's causing that problem. Somebody probably already knows that may be the case, I don't know. But it was yesterday before I put the box on, and it was just open carbs with this bit of cloth over them as a bit of a filter. It was ticking over perfect and running right. As soon as I put the airbox on, it's doing that once it's warmed up, and it's a little bit lumpy on choke. So I know the carbs are perfectly clean, all the jets are all clean, so I can only assume that that's all it is, because that's the only thing that's not been changed in the carbs is the air mixture O-rings. Right, so it is looking like I'm going to have to take the carbs off again, and I mean, I've got the stuff for the air mixture screws. Kind of shied away from it a little bit because it's one of those type of jobs that'll probably get me hair up, but you know, I'm willing to give anything a go. So it looks like I'm going to have to take the carbs off again and swap those O-rings, or even the whole screw itself, but we'll see what the situation is like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a go. There's nothing else I can do. The only other option I've got is to sell it as it is, but that, you know, no, that's not me anyway. That's not me, because I still don't know if I actually want to sell it yet. So yeah, that's the next step. I'm going to give myself a bit of a break for a few days, because I've pretty much spent all week in the garage throwing bits of bike around all over the place. So I'm going to give myself a weekend off, I think, and then crack straight on with this on Monday. I'm going to have a look at the price of new mixture screws. I've got the O-rings, but you know, chances are that those copper screws in there, if the O-rings are shagged, the screws might be shagged as well. So I might just order some screws just in case and see how we go from there. And hopefully I don't make a mess of it. But you know, everything's fixable. But I'm just going to give myself a couple of days off and get a crack on with that on on Monday evening. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.